The propulsion armor adds 5 feet of movement. Walking speed, anyway.
Yeah, it looks like it's in there. Propel your little ass around.
It's using Heelys.
Is it?
I mean, how else do you explain the extra 5 feet?
Heels!
Artificer Magic Move Armor, brought to you by Heelys.
One sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I've returned.
Welcome back.
Hello.
So is Nick the type of guy who levels up his character that doesn't show up to the game?
He doesn't get to do that because I already prevented that by saying he has to do it in Foundry. So he can't do it on D&D Beyond anymore. Void. Null.
But he can still do it, it just doesn't count.
Yeah.
But he still gets to actually click the buttons.
He can pretend all he wants. Solitaire is not a TCG.
Pretty sure he should be on holiday break by now too, so.
Yes, where is our delightfully gender neutral tree man?
I don't know. I paged they them.
Of course. Oh,
Tree
God.
person.
Tree person. Tree lad. I did just say gender neutral tree man.
Yeah, you literally misgendered them while.
But I mean, if you say okay, so if you say gender neutral man, isn't that kind of like, doesn't it net out at neutral? Honest question. I don't know the answer here.
Oh, dude. Sorry, I will refer to my default lad and lasses.
I find that by saying folks, I never get in trouble. Everyone's just folks to me now.
Folks is good.
Yeah.
How was DreamHack?
It happened.
That was a long silence to, come before the statement of it happened, but congratulations on a successful event.
Thanks.
Yeah, you done good, and welcome back to not the East Coast.
Yay.
Yay.
So I'm looking at this Redfin house that's like a converted church.
Huh?
And it's really friggin' pretty.
I'm pretty sure Creparian bought a church and then turned it into an Airbnb and he rents it out?
Well, that means that Creparian falls squarely in the eat the rich category, but that's fine.
But you
That's
get to stay in
probably
a
the case.
cool church. Like a renovated, neat church thing.
That's no. Yeah, or somebody could just live there, you know.
Or it was empty before he bought it. But yes. Housing for all. But also he bought the church and then rented
no,
it out for
seriously.
D&D.
You're on a roll tonight. You're like the gender neutral him.
Oh yeah, now I'm pro landlord.
Yeah.
God,
This
apparently
how you
I am
like
a
this,
fucking problem today.
No,
Christina-
it's not even the pro landlord. It's the pro Airbnb.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if he Airbnbs it out. I just know he has it.
I
Well,
But what else would you do with a second property you have converted into a rentable property? Keep it?
Look, just because Bobby Kodak's sticking down, we don't need a new Lich King, Christina. You just, don't do it. We are firmly platformed.
Listen,
Keep
if we've
it
gone
rich.
so far left as to say, I bought a house. Hey, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you for being a homeowner. Then that's possibly
No.
too left for me.
No. Let's be clear. That's not where we're at.
Okay, good.
That's not what was said at all.
I know.
We said fuck you for owning an Airbnb. That's what we said.
And I didn't. It's not actually a we, by the way. At edgelord that I am, I'm gonna leave Drew out to dry here. So.
That's fine. I'm objectively correct. Owning an Airbnb is morally reprehensible at this point.
So what's the policy on if I've stayed in an Airbnb? Am I like contact reprehensible?
I've never
No,
stayed in an
that's fine.
Airbnb, so I'm just morally better than you, Dreon.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? I aim to be the second most morally correct person in this group, so right now I think my standing is still okay, but I will obviously continue to monitor this. This high ground is vital to my personality.
No,
Yeah,
it's because
apparently
Airbnbs
this
are made
episode I'm
so
getting
nobody
canceled.
else can afford a house. That's why Airbnbs suck.
Yeah, I actually, all seriousness, agree with this.
Yeah,
I think owning
that's why
two
we hate
houses-
Airbnbs. The original concept of Airbnb of like, I have this property that I like, like vacation in sometimes, but I want to rent it out otherwise. Like that was okay until, venture capitalists got involved with, investment firms buying up literally all the houses so nobody else could.
Yes,
Just
that is
to
a problem.
Airbnb them back to us and also charge, $150 cleaning fees per day on top of.
Yeah, ain't
normal,
nobody doing that. So at that point, I hope it completely goes under, but I'm not going to fault somebody for having another property they renovated and are now renting out for Airbnb.
Oh no,
I don't
we go
think
after
that's...
those people. It's fine.
No! Oh my god.
Yep. Nope. We can't. It's fine. Look, we can always uncancel people because, canceling doesn't actually work.
Oh my god, uncancel me later.
Would you still cancel if they did a rent to own option?
That's not an Airbnb at that point, though.
No.
That's literally a mortgage.
Yeah, I thought there was a name for that.
I think that's okay.
Mortgage.
You just described a mortgage.
We don't cancel people.
You know what? Job, indentured servitude, These lines are getting all fuzzy.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm sure there are plenty of capitalists out there who would happily sell you a contract with all of those things and more. Just wait.
But if you order in the next 5 minutes, we'll also send you a scrubby buddy.
Where do I order? Number.
And Lou promises you 4 cannons in addition to your
4
whatever you want.
cannons. Yeah, apparently, Bonsa, you've walked into me already misgendering people and being pro Airbnb. So I'm canceled.
Yeah,
Wait, so,
Christina.
where's the new AI art that we're going to be using today?
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna have a commission of a Lich King helmet done for Christina and just send it on over.
No, I said Criparian bought a church and then renovated it out and then is like renting it out for Airbnb, and then apparently like I'm now Marie Antoinette.
Basically, yeah.
Where's
It's
the
not
cat?
me! I just said I thought that was cool because we were talking about staying in a church. And how else are you going to stay in a renovated church unless somebody is renting it out?
You fucking buy it?
What?
Or
Renovated and it's
run
cool?
Diablo events out of it.
Can you just buy a church?
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Churches are going under all the time. Because churches
But why
are
is that? They don't
also
pay
just
taxes.
a profit center.
Well, yeah,
Right.
but how do they go under? They don't have to pay taxes.
There's still like safety liability when the roofs start falling down and killing people.
Nah, that's just divine intervention. That's okay.
Hey, before we help Aris ascend to his crown, I just gotta know, does he own any rental properties that he rents out as Airbnb?
Yes, all of Maginox. In fact,
Oh, okay,
Coslow
so the
is a
sword-
renter.
So the sword is not going to find him worthy, is what I'm hearing. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely like a landlord and is going straight to probably the 3rd level of the 7 hells.
Well, I guess we're never going to Feronia then, because fucking fuckboy over here is not going to
No,
find worthy.
we're
of
not.
that.
We're never
He's
going
bored.
to Feronia.
We can never go back to Feronia.
Just remember, you can't spell homeowner without meow.
Huh?
Look in the middle of the word homeowner. It's meow. It's ho meowner.
Oh my
Huh.
god.
I guess by that logic, being a homeowner is a noble calling. Thanks for setting me straight there, White Doodle.
This is why Wang Doodle argues against ethics classes.
If cats can do it, then I guess it's the right thing. I don't...
Don't you guys? Oh, you know what? I need to add Guillotine Chan to this server.
Bro, this Guillotine Chan is like it's the most mileage I think out of our like little server we have.
I love Guillotine Chan, and I think I'm going to steal her. Sorry, but it's for the people. Communism, you know, we should all be for this
Well, okay.
idea. Your
Yeah,
ideas
well,
are
yeah.
my ideas. Yeah, we love this. We share
this
ideas
is
here.
by virtue of trying to hog the moral high ground, I do have to share things with you.
Thanks, Dreon. Oh, my Guillotine Chan now.
As
No,
long
no.
as you don't put Guillotine Chan into an AI and spit out an AI generated Guillotine
No, but I'm going to
Chan,
put her
you're
on
fine.
a t-shirt, and then I'm going to put it on Amazon.
could also
It's probably
make it
fine.
Yeah, I
What
didn't
else?
make it. I didn't make Guillotine Chan, so it's fine.
Limited use
I
guillotine Chan
confiscated someone
stickers
else's Guillotine Chan, so
for 99 cents.
You know what? We should make a mini Guillotine Chan.
Like a plushy Guillotine Chan.
Yeah, but like, or like a plastic version that, you know, you could have at your desk, and, you know, whenever the bourgeoisie comes around, you just...
That would get so much use at my office.
You know, I think that's probably the, you know, with all the AI scraping videos these days and looking for things they can profit off of, you know how Twitter, you can respond to a thread and say, oh, I want that on a t-shirt. And you get a ton of bots, you know, plastering that image on a t-shirt automatically. Soon enough, it's going to be us saying it in a YouTube video. And then suddenly all the ads that are fed are Guillotine Chan on a t-shirt. Like, we are like only about 5 minutes away from that. Like, that is pretty much just happening.
I'd wear
Man.
guillotine Chan.
God, the future is terrible.
It really is. So if we have ideas, we actually just need to do what Rain does and just psychically connect each other and then only pass them around that way until, you know, so the robots don't profit off of our mind ideas. Because AI cannot come up with original
mind
ideas. You know what? I'm just gonna write a book. I'll see you guys later.
Christina, let's be honest. You'd get 5 minutes into writing a book and then ask ChatGPT to write a book.
Absolutely not. I'm actually a writer.
She. My pride as a creative.
Oh. my god.
Yeah, I've actually gone so far the other direction. I will no longer dishonor myself by using a calculator. I will do all math.
Texas Instruments, no!
Yeah.
Rebel
I'm leading
against
the
all
revolution.
computers.
But you know what? So I have utilized ChatGPT when I use it for making sure story elements are tracked properly. So it's essentially like an Excel spreadsheet, but I can just ask it like, oh, what did I like write down, or what did I do in this episode, or like how are these two characters connected, and it'll spit that relationship out for me because it's just like it's pre-fed information, right? But it's not creating something new. So that's kind of how I utilize ChatGPT, which for that purpose it's actually pretty useful because I can like keep an eye on any of my own like plot holes that may come up. If ChatGPT is concerned, or like questioning a character relationship, I can be like, you know what, I haven't fleshed that out properly, and then I can go back and create something else for it. But I find it's useful in that manner.
Spoiler alert, ChatGPT is actually the villain of Aris's nightmare.
No, that's Dreon's nightmare. And believe me, we don't want to do that episode. It's going to be 100% AI generated, including the DM.
Please tell me that encounter would be like the AI, like the early AI bots that had to watch like 1,000 hours of Olive Garden commercials.
Oh my god! Pasta and breads are like 1,000 hours of like Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
Dreon busts into the apartment. Jerry, what's the deal with all these glaives?
Honest to God, I think Dreon's actual nightmare would be anything he walks into that requires like any sort of like emotional response and like listening and not trying to solve the problem.
No, Dreon's nightmare will 100% be a non-combat encounter.
Oh god, yeah. It's just somebody who's really depressed and you care about them and you can't solve their problems for them and you just have to listen to their problems for like an hour. And
oh my god. I have flash of genius. Dreon runs a daycare.
Oh no.
Dreon, yeah, I mean Dreon kills all the kids pretty fast.
Wait,
I was going to say, it has to be an encounter that he can't turn into a combat encounter. That feels really easy to turn into a combat encounter.
Yeah, that's surprisingly easy. Yeah.
Please don't cancel me for... Hold on, let me flip through the pages here. Hold on. Child murder.
No,
alright,
you'd all leave him in there for an hour and you'd come back 5 minutes later, you're like, what? They were fucking annoying.
And scene.
And this is how Dreon did not get to go adventuring with the party anymore. He went straight to jail.
And Dreon suddenly became engulfed in flame and sent to the Nine Hills.
Whoa. Dreon is not taking any like paladin oaths or anything, okay? He's a fighter. He can kind of just be whatever he wants to be.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. There's no religion. There's none.
Dreon pulling into the drive-thru on Wang Doodle's ornithopter. I murdered 56 drow, 111 paladins, 65 children. Double it and give it to the next person behind me.
And a Diet Mr. Pibb.
and a Diet Coke. Because I'm watching my figure. No.
Dreon wants a liter of cola.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck is a liter of cola, Farva?
A liter of cola, Farva. Oh, yeah, that's 100% Dreon. He just pulled up in Mad Black. A liter of cola.
I have killed 55 elves, 55 senior citizens, 55 children. Oh my god.
At this point, he's all out of things to kill.
Why'd you stop me? I was only going 15 over. You ran over a kid back there. Oh, that's what that was.
God damn it. All right. No more murder of the youth. No more canceling. There are no Airbnbs in Arctis. Let's bring it
We're
back.
asking for it, officer.
Yet. No, Wang Doodle. You cannot build an Airbnb that will automatically propel the person out of the apartment once their tenure is done.
I thought you
Why
just
do-
meant no Wang Doodle, period. Just no Wang Doodle, no Airbnb.
Immediately evicted.
Just the timer is over. Thank you for your stay. Catapults.
But why would I need to make an auto expulsion house when you can just draw up a contract with a mimic?
I don't understand most of that sentence, though. Sorry.
I'm just in awe of actually how genius that is. I had to stop and process that. What if you just had a mimic house and then at the end of their stay they just ate the person? No cleaning fees.
Is that? I don't. Wait.
Air D&D. You know what? I am going to write this down.
Now an
Airbnb,
an
but the house
Airbnb, yeah, that is a legit idea. We can stand that.
I would stay there, even if it's in Vegas.
A house where you go and you stay over for the evening, and then but somebody is there to run D&D for you. It's me. That's just my house, guys.
Why aren't you renting it out? You just missed
Yeah, but
opportunity.
it's not
Because I'm for the
verified, it
people.
doesn't
It's
have to be
free. It's free. It's literally free. It's communism.
I've been told, Christina, you're one step closer to being uncanceled. Just one more good deed and you're back in.
Yes, freedom. Like anybody
Well,
have a charity?
Here's the thing. When you're uncanceled, you're actually less free than when you are canceled. When you're canceled, you have full freedoms.
That's true. When you're uncanceled, the shackles are back on.
Yeah.
Apparently.
When you're uncanceled, you got to play by Drew's rules. When you're canceled, you don't. Come on,
Mhm.
Christina. Think this through.
I'm trying here. All right. I got my LaCroix. I'm drinking LaCroix. I can't be canceled.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay.
I'm confident that we can find a picture of like Trump Jr. probably drinking a LaCroix.
I hate
I
this.
had to look to the referees to get an official ruling, and they've said that LaCroix is safer now.
Judge?
Judge?
One second. How's everybody doing?
Good. Just enjoying vacation.
Oh yeah, is everybody hopefully on holiday vacation now?
Not quite yet.
Nope.
No. What? It's far past time to be on holiday vacation. Hello?
I just started a new job. I don't have vacation time accrued yet.
Does the studio not close down? Does the mouse not let you?
They close between the Christmas and New Year's Day.
Oh yeah, so you get the true Japanese setup.
Actually, I think our Japanese offices are on for the 26th to the 29th.
Oh, interesting. Most of Japan, is my understanding, is basically this doesn't work between the 26th and the 1st. I don't know. Wang Doodle vibe check.
Mostly correct. Certain industries are exempt just based on what's needed.
Got it.
Gotta sell the Pokemon. Just released a new DLC.
Oh.
Damn it, Trevor.
Well, speaking of fun things, this week I have finally found Lorcana cards. Picked up a couple starters, threw down, enjoyed it, picked up some boosters. Good
So
stuff.
you're boosted, huh?
Yeah, just another TCG to inject directly into my veins, which is my life. So
We're just days away from Disney Community Managers Arena X.
no, we've already talked about if there's a Lorcana World Championship, we're actually just gonna run that shit down.
Nice.
We are gonna run it back. We are gonna build the jankiest decks and go to the brick and mortars and make the children cry, and then go to the World Championship.
I feel like we're gonna all know if someone's young because they won't know what brick and mortar means.
Oh God! What?
Well,
You mean
wait,
you
you buy
can't
things?
buy cards just on Amazon
You buy things in places?
with people?
2-day delivery?
Yeah. So we decided our evil villain training arc will begin with we become the Lorcana World Champions, or one of us does.
Just to be clear, you're not going to a brick and mortar store to stomp kids. You're going to a brick and mortar store to stomp Disney file moms.
I'm okay with this.
Because the kids don't understand. To to Dreon's point, they don't understand what a fucking brick and mortar store is.
Yeah, I
If
guess
it ain't
it's
Fortnite,
right,
they ain't
yeah.
playing it.
There may just actually be like mid-30s women at Lorcana ecosystem. I say increasingly quietly so that Kayla doesn't hear me.
But
Honking.
all of these women who also like TCGs and will play Lorcana, you know what? I just hope they're ready, because the storm is coming. Be afraid. In my most menacing voice I could possibly muster.
As you roll up with your finished card gaming streamer husband and all the, just casual mid-30s white women just begin screaming in terror.
Like, takes off glasses. I've worked on 2 TCGs. This guy has won multiple events. Respect. Walked in the fucking Hearthstone dev jacket and a Magic World Champion Tour jacket.
I mean, in
We're
fairness,
those
they're not
assholes.
going to know what those things are until you explain them.
Yeah, because they're probably all 12.
They're like, oh, what's Hearthstone?
Like, oh god. What's a card game we play online? Not on TikTok.
The card game, like the thing you're playing, like the thing in your hands. Oh, the Disney cards.
Well, if you're
those.
playing Lorcana, you know TCGs. Come on. It's pretty niche.
I mean, you might just think it's called Disney game.
I will take their lunch money. I've had
I
this
really-
evil villain
Christina-
arc when I played fighting games, when I played Tekken, and went to local stores and also ran shit. So we're gonna run this back. My even villain arc has begun.
Please live stream this. I want to watch this.
I have now fully embraced the sexy evil villain arc of my life.
Nice.
Yeah, feels good, man. It's the holidays. You turn over a new leaf. I'm Krampus.
Nay, lead me to my sexy evil plan.
Nay! Minions, leave me to my sexy evil plans. Plays World of Warcraft.
I got to level 12 in Season of Discovery. I discovered a few runes.
Oh, yeah. What class you playing?
I'm playing Rogue because I hate myself, so I just want to play a Rogue pre-level 10 in Classic.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's not fun, boys!
Ooh. Don't worry.
Sorry. Boys and gender-neutral people. Can't take my name.
Folks?
Too fast.
I'm a changed person.
I'm reformed, by the way.
Reformed. Uncancelled.
Okay, we should play D&D now.
Oh, yeah.
Before I
Yeah,
say
is that...
something that
Yeah,
gets me
thanks,
actually
Dreon,
canceled.
for setting the pace of the D&D. I want to ask everybody about their day.
Oh no.
Wang Doodle?
Oh, no, if you don't want to be canceled, we're going to skip over my day. My day was great. How was your day, Ray?
Oh, God. Okay, how is... Wait, what is this week? Incorporeal Spiteful? Ooh. Never mind. I know how this week is.
It's not terrible. It's fine.
Ugh. I don't like Incorporeal. That's somebody else's job. Everybody's like, Nadina, you should take turn evil. And I'm like, no.
No, have your priest do dominate mind. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's where the shit is. But also, I guess Holy Paladin's sucking keys now, so... Sag.
No.
Everybody's going monk!
Well, I mean, yeah. Why not? It's fun.
Did you see the guy who made the car UI? For the
Wait,
monk?
no.
Yeah, so the bottom half
Wait,
of their
what?
screen was like a car dashboard, complete with like a wheel, and every time they did like, I don't know monk abilities, but like they blast forward, it went like vroom, vroom, and it did like speed effects on the screen, and then when you like chi burst forward, it goes skrrr!
Holy shit. No.
I will send it to you after this.
Yes.
Literal
please.
tears in my eyes. So there's like a video where it's like using the UI in an instance. All you hear is fucking. It's like watching Cars 2. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
I need to see this because I only remember the cinematic demon hunter UI that someone had made.
Very similar. I might even be the same person.
Oh,
Wouldn't be
this is
surprised.
This will be beautiful.
Bonsai, how is settling into a new role?
New role's awesome. Still trying to figure out the whole move thing. So today's been a lot of number crunching and budget explorations and all that fun stuff.
Oh, when is that on the table for?
So I need to be up there first week of January. But, like, actually into like our place, like probably later into the spring.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, it's happening quick, and I've been there like a month over the last 2 months, just in back and forth.
Wait, have you been staying in an apartment, Trevor?
No, I've just been like hotel hopping when I'm up there. But when I go in January, I'll have a corpo apartment.
Oh, nice. And then are you two looking at a house?
Yeah, that's where the number crunching comes in.
Well,
Yeah, it's good.
best of luck. That is not a terribly fun process, but absolutely necessary.
It's immensely fun. But yeah.
Oh, the looking and like
Still
picking
terrifying, but
out
also fun.
is great, but the actual like sitting down, I didn't enjoy the number crunching personally. I enjoyed picking out all the colors and the decor and making everything look nice. I was the Sims and make somebody else do all the number crunching.
Yeah, I like both those aspects, so I'm super excited.
Nice. Well, hopefully, whenever you guys settle in something, love to send you a little housewarming something.
It's more awesome D&D.
Excellent. All right, everybody. It is time. And apparently Dreon is nodded off, so... Wake up, Dreon! You've been in a coma for 5 years!
What?
It's okay, everything is fine.
I forget things.
Let us return back to Arctis with a quick recap. Previously on Arctis Ascended, to see if the young prince and soon-to-be king Aris Lunesti is worthy of the Lunesti Moonblade, he must complete a trial where he faces his deepest nightmares and insecurities, but not without the aid of his friends. As no man is an island and no king rules alone, it seems like this is a lovely time for all of you to get to know each other just a little bit better. And apparently, Aris's mind contains horrors beyond imagination. Smile. Inside the depths of Aris's anxieties and worries, it seems like something has been literally and figuratively gnawing away at him. As you find out that his darkest insecurities, his biggest fears of becoming king, is leaving those that he looked over in in Borealus behind. And what if the slow that he knew that simmered under Borealus spiraled out of control and began affecting the populace? What if everyone couldn't defend themselves and froze to death in the high Borealis mountains? What would become of Borealis without their dark and broody prince? Well, apparently, Aris thinks that everyone is going to feed into their own darkest desires. As you encounter within Aris's dream the insecurities about the Borealan residents turning into half-frozen zombies and taking over the city. Or some of the residents turning down a darker path just to survive. Or maybe Aris's insecurities have manifested into frightening nightmares of their own. Despair and anger that you passed within the jail cell might be not just figurative, but more literal. are Aris's deepest insecurities. And as you passed over these things, in order to seek out perhaps what is just gnawing at the prince at his core, you have come across the stables in the northern part of the nightmarish Thieves Guild. And as Wangdoodle found a loose board that separated the walls, he managed to squeeze through just to see what was on the other side, as the hallway you were going down proved to be a dead end. But as Wangdoodle squeezed through, and the powers of invisibility still shrouding your bodies, he heard the sickening crunches of a large beast feasting on the horses that once lived within the stables. And as this nightmarish abomination turned, sniffing the air, detecting something with a beating heart, it managed to critically succeed on its perception check. But Wangdoodle is invisible, and as he looked over the abomination, he noticed, with a sudden and serious sense of dread, that this creature had no eyes. Let us return back to Aris's nightmare, where something is really and truly gnawing away at our prince. One moment, please. As we return to the foul scene, Wangdoodle has just squeezed through the floorboards in order to see the sprawling area of the stables. The horses that once populated the stables are no more, being fed upon by this. The sightless creature that's roaming around with long, bony fingers and a spiked tentacle-like tongue is sniffing the air and lets out a breathy yawn as it looks around for the source of the smell, and quickly, as it had critically succeeded on its perception check, moves closer to where Wangdoodle is currently sitting and sticks his head in the stall, mere inches from the kobold, and gives a big sniff. Wangdoodle, what are you doing?
Oh boy. This is Wangdoodle is doing his absolute best to not sweat as this thing is just fractions of space away from his face. Wangdoodle is going to try to shimmy back through the hole as best we can here.
Wangdoodle, first make me a stealth check, then make me an acrobatics check. Or athletics. Oh no. Wangdoodle, while a bead of sweat from your nerves begins to bead up on your goggles, you quickly are shimmied backwards, and the angel's tongue takes up the space where you once were, as you crawl very quickly between Bonsai's legs and Rain's legs. And all you hear is the wet sound of the spiked tongue slapping against the walls of the stables that you now vacated.
Okay, that was a oh boy. Coming back from hyperventilating. It's ugly and it likes to lick things. So be careful on that.
Sounds like a lot of women in Maginox.
I need Bonsai and Wangdoodle. No, not Bonsai. Wangdoodle, make me a perception check real quick. Bonsai, you can make me a perception check with a disadvantage. Oh dear.
I'm very curious about what the wood of this building is made out of.
Bonsai examines the wood. Yep, it's wood. Wangdoodle, you hear something coming from the stables. It's not just the shuffling and heavy breathing of this massive creature, but it sounds like the popping and stretching of skin. And you can see, just because it's more or less eye level from you sitting on the floor, the form of the angel is stretching and becoming thinner, just enough so it might be able to flatten itself against the floor and squeeze through.
We're gonna move. We're gonna look. It's coming through.
The popping of bones as it dislocates its shoulders.
But is this? It's. Oh, we probably should go.
Sorry, did you want to go fight the lady who is butchering all of the meat? Then is that what you would prefer?
I'd rather these two meet each other. If I was completely honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Can we not just set up a trap again and burn the evil dream manifestations?
In that case, sure. If we want them to run into each other, we should go that way.
Wangdoodle's going to get his capsules ready again and get the flamethrowers out. Alright, we're going to have to burn some spells.
You were very useful to have around, Sir Wangdoodle.
I certainly do what I can.
So just to be clear, I see some flamethrowers there now. Are we ambushing this creature, or are we letting it go into the butcher shop?
We can do either one, to be completely honest with you.
The creature begins to slowly squeeze spindly fingers through the floorboard, and the popping sounds continue.
I feel like there's gonna be more than enough fucked up things to fight in here. I don't think we need to fight that one if we don't have to.
Wangdoodle will command the cannons to get together, and he'll just clean them all up, throw them on his shoulders, and just follow along.
I need all of you hiding down that hallway to make me a stealth check with advantage. Okay.
Those are all pretty good rolls.
Those are pretty good rolls.
Call us the Phantom Thieves, because they'll never see it coming.
The thing shoves itself through the floorboards, splintering more wood as it crawls through, Its tongue licks the floor where the flamethrowers were. And it seems to be following the scent as it thinks about turning towards your direction. What do you all do?
Drian will stand still and just hold out his spear in case for some reason they end up having to fight it.
Bonsai?
Yeah, mostly trust to stay still, knowing that when they try to move, they're not the quietest. So, staying still, bracing for the worst.
Rain?
Staying still because can't see anybody, so that was the last plans.
As the thing turns towards you, an 18 perception will not beat, or will beat, Wangdoodle's 15 stealth. It catches a scent and looks down the hallway. Its barbed tongue flicks out, tasting the air. But suddenly, you all hear a door open from far to the east. You cannot see what is happening, but you hear a thud, and it catches the creature's attention immediately. And it begins scampering down the hall this way.
I don't know what that is, but should probably take advantage of it.
There is an unearthly roar as the devouring angel sees something escape from the frozen confines of the butcher's meat locker, and a piece of the flesh has escaped. And with a faraway of annoyance, you can hear the slapping of the flesh as it scampers across the wood, trying to escape its frozen jail, only to be snapped up in the jaws of the devouring angel. And all you hear is crunching.
Drian says over the link, I'm gonna try to get by it. It's clear on the other side.
Drian, in the stables, there is a small barn door on the west side. It is shut.
Drian, just out of habit, points in the direction of the door, just forgetting momentarily that nobody can see him. I'm going towards the door.
Seems good.
Drian is going to investigate the door. Just trying to see if it was, like, visibly trapped.
The door is unremarkable.
What'd you say? Can you repeat that?
Sorry, the door is unremarkable. It looks like a very boring barn door. It might go to a section where tools are stored.
Alright, I'm gonna try opening it.
Indeed, as you open the small door, you are met with hay bale piles, but they are long, dusty, and have begun to emit a rotting smell. There's one in front of you, and the ones on the south part of the wall are stacked floor to ceiling. Now, behind you, you hear another roar from the devouring angel. And then you hear a very surprised
Alright, I don't think this is the way out. Come on, let's find another way. Drian is going to search what looks like an opening. Nope,
don't see another way out. Do you all see one?
Well, it does appear that the butcher is fighting the angel, so maybe that's a good way out once they resolve whatever they're going to do.
No, I'm not seeing a better way out.
What was on the other side of this area here?
Other side of what area?
Wang Doodle's up against the eastern wall of the room. Do you know what was on the other side of this wall over here?
That should have been the street, I think. And in fact, I think this is actually would be the actual barn door that would go out to the street here, but it's sealed, it sounds like, Christina?
It is. There is nothing there but a smooth wall.
It is a dream after all, so looks may be deceiving, but also probably not a perfectly scaled replica either.
As you hear the battling going on in the hallway, the devouring angel lets out a high-pitched keening sound that almost causes you to clap your hands over your ears in discomfort. And suddenly, the corpses of the war horses begin to twitch and boil. The guts begin to move. The blood begins to activate. Wang Doodle, quickly make me an investigation check. Wang Doodle, you, as you're investigating that room, find a small smear of soot against the western wall.
Oh, hey, there's something over here.
And a hidden passage opens. But as you open that, the devouring angel seems to activate the corpses of the horses, and from them arise more nightmarish manifestations as the shadows coalesce. They form a multi-eyed monstrosity made mostly of shadows, with writhing faces that resemble faces you've seen in Borealus. One moment, please. I will need all of you to roll initiative for me. And let me get a more appropriate banger going. Let's roll the NPCs. As the blood forms the nightmarish faces of those Aris once loved, they surge and begin to search the area for anything that may be made of nightmares. One moment, please. As a reminder, I do realize you are all invisible. So in order to perceive any of you, for these nightmare haunts, I'm going to need a stealth check from all four of you, actually.
Do we still have advantage on that?
Yes, you are invisible. All right, with the lowest score of 12, let's see if any of the haunts can see if you're there. It cannot. And finding nothing, it will slip into the shadows, as it is in dim light or darkness, and will take the hide action. Now, one sec. With a 19, it too slips into the darkness and will begin to move closer to the devouring angel. As the haunt flits by, it moans and groans, not seeing any of you. The second haunt, formed from the bodies of the dead horses, it too will try and find one of you. Okay. 12, 18, and what is that, a 26? Okay, well, rain is fine. But this haunt is not as fooled. And though it has no eyes to see, it does seem to notice where Drion is. You are still invisible, and it will get disadvantage on this attack roll. One second, sorry. It thinks it heard a noise over here. And misses. Clawing at the air, Drion, you dodge nimbly. And maybe that was just well, nothing. And it too begins to join its nightmarish friend. Meanwhile, down the hall, angry butcher noises. The butcher will attack 4 times. She swings her cleaver. Oh, misses that one really bad. And neat arcs. She's incredibly adept with it.
I don't like that I'm more scared of old Grandma Butcher than I am of the big giant, like, lizard angel monstrosity thing and its nightmare trio.
Good, you should be.
She's terrible.
She grabs one of the flesh that she was currently butchering and throws it on the other side of the butcher.
If we do have to fight her, Rain, we should try to turn her into something we could put in a jar and bring back with us.
What are you talking about, Bonsai?
We could use a butcher, and she's adorable.
She exists in the real world, Bonsai, only not as horrifying.
This reminds me of the time where, what is it, the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special where they kidnap Kevin Bacon? Let's just kidnap the butcher. She's nice.
The real version of her is really sweet. She feeds you prosciutto and shit.
A fox prosciutto.
We've covered this, Drion. It's salted ham.
Alright, okay, that rings a bell.
Bonsai, one of the nightmarish creatures, are dangerously close to you. What do you do?
Yeah, Bonza's going to stay perfectly still for the moment, but is going to insight the nightmare haunt that is visible.
Go ahead. What would you like to know?
I would like to know if it has any immunities or resistances.
It's immune to psychic damage.
Cool. Do I need an insight to know that the Nightmare Haunt saw Drion?
You know that one of them might have heard something in that corner, but since it's walking away now, it probably doesn't have a definitive lock on him.
Gotcha. Yeah, Bonsai is going to hold their action. If any of their party takes an attack at either Nightmare Haunt, Bonsai is going to try to hit this Nightmare Haunt because they can see him.
This one also is hiding. It rolled a stealth check of something in the 20s. So that one is in the shadows. You would.
Okay.
That's the one that actually saw Drion, though.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, the one that's not hiding is the one that saw and swiped at Drion. I'm not sure if Bonsai knows that.
Right.
The other one that's here, I don't think anyone else can see because they're invisible. Bonsai can see them, but can't perceive them because they're hiding. So yeah, if anyone from Bonsai's party attacks the Nightmare Haunt that is visible, Bonsai will also attack. Otherwise, they do nothing. And that's the end of their turn.
All right, Bonsai, you can definitely see that haunt. You met the 19 DC exactly.
Oh, well, then, yeah, would hit that one.
Very good. Bonsai, does that enter a round?
Yes, it does.
I'm going to move the flamethrowers. Rain, you're up.
I think Rain is just going to... Actually, no, Rain is going to stay right where she is and see what happens, because if worst goes to worst, Rain has another idea. So yeah, Rain will pass turn.
Okay. The flesh is currently being grappled by the angel. It's in its mouth. It will try and struggle to break free. Oh, God. Let's see if it beats the athletics check of the angel. It does not. It is still grappled. It's currently being chomped on. It still takes a swipe while the angel is distracted, only causing it to chomp down more on its fleshy carapace. Two slams. Oh. Meanwhile, the devouring angel confronts the butcher with an ear-shattering roar. And neither of them seem very happy about it. Give me 1 second. The angel will make one bite and 4 claw attacks. But it will spiked tongue on the butcher. As it lashes out with its spiked tongue, it attempts to grapple her in its embrace. Yeah, that'll hit. However, it seems like the butcher is resistant to bludgeoning damage and only lets out a mildly annoyed "Rrr." As the tongue attempts to wrap around her, she needs to make a, let's see, DC 17 escape roll since it hit. So she is actually restrained. With the butcher in its tongue embrace, it now begins to claw ferociously. It will do 3 claw attacks and a bite. The annoyed grumblings of the butcher can only be heard from down the hall. And the last thing it will do, a bite. And the angel is done. The butcher is being held aloft by its spiked tongue. Wangdoodle, you've found a door to another room. It looks like a old dilapidated kitchen. Bodies of 2 goblins are face down on the ground. And something standing on the table, chewing on an old loaf of bread. Whirls. Ah! A zombie.
Oh.
And lets out a screech. It will also join the initiative.
What the shit is going on?
No, Wangdoodle, what do you do?
Wangdoodle is going to shimmy into this room and command the flamethrowers to move into front and rear guard positions. Let me see. I'm just gonna shimmy this one in so I can maintain line of sight on it. There we go. All right, and let's see. I'm not seeing much else other than this guy, so I guess now is a good time to pull out my gun.
And I pulled out my gun!
Normal roll, yes. Wait, no, they still have stealth, right?
You are stealth, so this would be with advantage. Blah! Solid hit. You are no longer invisible. I'm going to remove your invisible status. Boop. Wangdoodle, I'm assuming you were concentrating on invisibility?
I don't know what I'm concentrating on.
I think it was your own invisibility.
No,
You take
it was Rain's invisibility, so I don't know what that was.
Oh, well.
Alright, then I guess now it's flamethrower time?
Yeah, let's see it.
We're gonna shimmy one to be rear guard, pointed back into the stables. And then one more comes up. You know, it's gonna park itself right on top of the corpse. And give this zombie a what for.
Alright, let's see it. The blue fire is back.
Ah, good, I missed it. Alrighty. And then that'll be it. And then the one inside the stables is just going to be ready in case something comes towards that position that is unfriendly.
Okay. Sounds good. Wangdoodle, does that end your round?
I will try to incite the zombie.
Yeah. What would you like to know?
What kind of... Does it have any vulnerabilities?
It does not, but I will give you that it is immune to poison.
Ah, good. Good. I don't use any of that.
The classic poison immunity.
Curse you, strong antibody.
Wangdoodle, does that end your round?
Yeah, that'll be it for...
Dreon, you're up. The room that you investigated to the west, Wangdoodle has found a secret passage.
So what are we just letting this play out then?
Are you inclined to get in the middle of them?
No, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
I mean, it sounds like Wangdoodle's shooting something in there, so I think that's where we should go at this point.
All right.
Blap.
I don't know if I can secretly or quietly get around these, so I need to wait for them to leave.
Yeah, okay, so this would be the last of Drion's movement speed.
Yeah, sure enough. There's another one of the undead in here.
Insight check, I guess. Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Drion used all his move speed to dash over here, so he's got no actions left, so that's gonna end his turn.
Top of the round. Round 2. The Void Claw zombie that has been surprised by Wangdoodle's appearance and then subsequently shot in the face turns around. One moment. The the remains of the goblin it was eating turned to purple fire in its hand, a manifestation of the nightmare. And like a monkey flinging poo, he turns and whirls it at Wangdoodle. A bolt of purple void-like energy arcs across the sky. And misses. He will fling 2 more void bolts. Wangdoodle, that one hits you. Do you want to use a reaction?
I will use my reaction, and that should make it miss.
You shield it, and the void bolt goes awry. He will attack you a 3rd time. What's your AC right now, Wangdoodle?
21, counting the half cover from the cannon.
Last one is a 22. Does that hit you, Wangdoodle?
That one does, yes.
The last void bolt arcs through and hits you for 18 necrotic damage. Even through your shield. And it hops off the table and on top of this hot stove. Next up, the Nightmare Haunt. Let's get Bonsai and Rain to give me new stealth checks with advantage. An 11 and a 21. Let's see if our friend here can spot Bonsai. No!
I'm very quiet.
And the Nightmare Haunt disappears down the hall. He will use Tendrils of Slumber. As the darkness seeps out of the Nightmare Haunt, tendrils begin to cover the floor in a 20-foot square, in an area it can see. The shadows begin to manifest around the butcher. One moment, please. I have a use. God damn it. Roll! I said do it. As the butcher succeeds on avoiding the slumbering tendrils, as the darkness threatens to pull her even deeper into the dream, she cuts it clean with a few strokes of her butcher's blade. The next Nightmare Haunt coming down the hall will need to beat a whopping, what is this, 11 with Bonsai's stealth? Ah, and it does. This one will shift this way and attack where it thinks Bonsai is. Still with disadvantage. One second. 1, 2, 5 times. Okay. Bonsai, you notice something. The haunt appears to be getting larger. The shadowy form is gaining strength. At the start of its turn, the Nightmare Haunt gains a number of temp HP equal to 5 times the number of unconscious creatures within 30 feet of it. You and Rain count as this. It will gain 10 temporary hit points. The other one technically does as well. 1 second. And it will claw at you with disadvantage. That'll miss. As it swipes at the noisy air, it cannot seem to hit Bonsai. And it will try to return to the darkness and make a stealth check. Okay, somebody's got to beat a 5. The butcher is very busy being grappled by the angel and will try and break out of it. Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate. But she is held fast. Which might be unfortunate for the angel. She tossed a flesh onto the other side of the angel, and that's gonna give her advantage on these attacks. That'll hit. And she begins to chop. We're fishing? All of the knife attacks hit. As she slashes away at the tongue, making angry grandma noises the whole time. The Nightmare Haunt is up, and we'll see if it can see Bonsai with a 11 stealth. Nope. And it too will go down the hall. It will gain 10 temporary HP. Bonsai, you're up. One of the haunts is blocking your path out.
Yeah, this thing kind of gave off the impression that it kind of knew where Bonsai was, even though Bonsai can still see it. They're going to just try the perception to make sure they're aware that it's there. Would it be at advantage because they can see? Or...
no, it's just, it is actively trying to hide from you, so you would just get a normal perception check. Cool. A 10 is definitely high enough to see it, though.
So yeah, definitely aware that it's there, aware that it's kind of knows I'm there, and Bonsai is just going to take off running and invite the opportunity attack.
It will do so. I'm going to move you back one so I can hit you.
We'll see about that.
Bonsai, are you still invisible?
Yes.
Disadvantage?
Right,
No. Go ahead.
All right, Bonsai swish, swish, swishes. Not really caring about being seen at this point, and is going to dash, or not seen, definitely invisible. But if they get hurt, that's whatever. So they're dashing with their action to get all the way to the door, and Rain. I don't know if you could sense them, but they were one against the wall. It was getting bigger. Two by the door. If you make a dash for it, you could probably make it. I'll guard your retreat. That's the end of their turn.
Rain, you're up.
I just so Rain has an idea where these things are. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Don't like where he's positioned for my other idea, so Rain is just going to go here. And that's it.
Meanwhile, the flesh is grappled. The flesh is weak. It tries to shimmy out of the angel's grasp. Absolutely not. It struggles in its maw and continues to try and slam this thing to death. Screeching can be heard down the hall. The angel has had enough of these shenanigans. The angel turns to bite the flesh instead. Crunching. Slashing. Make 4 claw attacks here. The flesh is willing, but the angel is spongy and bruised. That's all he will do. Wangdoodle, you're up.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm not taking that void bolt personally or anything. It's not like I'm lining up another shot at this piece of garbage.
The Void Claw zombie is sitting on top of the stove, dancing back and forth, tossing a ball of void between his hands.
Wangdoodle will hop up onto this little bit of furniture here and make sure that the flamethrower is in full attack mode to shuffle itself up and get some more fun. Wangdoodle then activates the special party button on the side of his gun again and gets the special barrel to come out, charges up, and launches another attack, this time from the hidden barrel to do a shatter.
Ooh. Alright, drop that where you want it. $13 thunder damage. He'll see if he saves. He fails the DC 18 and takes the full 13 thunder as you zap the zombie on top of the stove. But he still stands.
All right, using the shock as a distraction, we will get the cannon into attack position.
Oh god.
Ah, good. Just on the edge. Perfect.
Alright, cannon on the table is cheating. Just kidding. Perfect. The zombie succeeds on the DC 18 dex save with a 20, takes half from the cannon.
Ah, perfect. All right. other cannon receiving command to go full attack mode, then shifts forward its 15 feet.
Oh god, he's so
and
slow.
Plants in place as nice little protection.
Very good.
Let's see if we can't grab a little extra insight on this guy too while we're at it.
Ooh, what would you like to know?
Let's how hurt is he?
Good question. 1 second. As you get a good look at him, you see that the zombie is full of void energy and is only slightly damaged.
Great. All right, yeah, I think that's it for me.
And coming down to the bottom of the initiative order here, Dreon.
Alright, Dreon just charges right for the Void Claw zombie. And he's gonna begin stabbing him. Well, slashing him?
Yeah. Glaven. That'll hit. Oh! Oh! He fails the con save. Oh yeah, the zombie is hella incapacitated. Bonus attack. That'll hit. 7 bludgeoning. Surprisingly, the zombie stands.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna action surge, you know?
Ooh. Action surge.
The most ominous action surge.
It really is.
Yeah, you know those times when you just have to.
When you really, really gotta get something dead.
Here I go killing again. But
Nope. It's gonna be it. Dreon can't finish him off, so.
Dreon, you almost finish off the zombie, but bits of void
if I
energy
action
just.
surge, I don't get another bonus attack, right? It's just the standard action.
It should be just your actions. You don't get another bonus action.
Okay, got it. Yep, it's gonna disturb.
Okay, the zombie stands. And now it's his turn. He will make 3 Void Claw or Void Bolt attacks. One moment. The slashes at Dran. Dran, can you remove your invisible buff? You are no longer invisible.
Yeah, one sec. I gotta figure out how to do that.
You just click yourself once, and there's like WoW debuff, so you can just right-click it off. Look in your top right corner of your screen.
Okay.
There you go. First Void Claw will hit. Dreon, you want to use a reaction?
I do, I think. Polar Mastery. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Hold on. What is... It's giving me options I can't actually do. Interesting.
It will only prompt reactions. It doesn't necessarily prompt if they're valid or not, so... That is not valid.
So, Sentinel attack?
No,
Oh, okay,
it's not a target other than you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, then I'm not gonna... No, he's good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make reaction.
Alright, very good. The Void Claws slash into you, Dreon. 1 second. And Dreon, you do succeed on the con save. God, my brain is scrambled eggs. He will claw at you again. Aye, that'll miss. The last one hitting. Andreon, make me that con save. That will fail. Andreon, you take a combination of slashing and necrotic damage. Andreon, the festering... Sorry?
I have a resistance to necrotic.
Yeah, that did factor in. So it was -2. You would have taken 14. You did take 12. At the start of your turns, you are going to take 1d6 necrotic damage as your wounds are festering with void energy.
Yuck.
You can purge the void from the wounds with a Arcana check. Or an ally can do it for you. But it takes an action.
Okay.
Let's see. The wound will also heal if you receive any magical healing.
Akashima to my side.
That'll do it for the Voidclaw zombie. The haunts down the hall do not gain temporary HP. The butcher continues her slashing. Huh? Ah. There is a sound. It sounds like... And then the heavy breathing of the devouring angel goes silent. She's going to get 3 additional damage die on this crit. Also, she's going to remove his head.
Well, one of those things seems a little redundant.
And then there is the heavy breathing of the angel for a few moments. And then a heavy thud on the ground. And then a satisfied noise coming from the butcher. Bonsai, you're up.
Rain, is that what your husband thinks of the butcher in your old town? And then is going to step into the room, assuming Rain's going to be fine, and assess that the Void Claw's over there. I don't know if I have a ranged attack.
Bonsai's only weakness.
Checking spells, checking anything. No, nope, yep. I don't think there's any range I can do. So Bonsai is actually going to be full rear guard and step back to where they were and hold their action. If any enemy comes within range, they'll whip it, and that is the end of Bonsai's turn.
Rain, you're up.
Wait, did Bonsai come back out of the room?
Yeah, went into the room, assessed that the situation was fine. Drion's got it, came back out to make sure that you get in completely safe.
Well, you can't see me, so...
Yes, Bonsai can.
Bonsai's blindsight.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Unless you're actively hiding from Bonsai, he can see you. I did have to look up the blindsight rules again. It's you can see invisible, but if something is actively hiding from you, it's still an opposed check. So
Totally makes sense.
yeah.
You know what? I think Wayne Doodle's got this. Rain will not get rid of her invisibility yet.
Okay.
That's it. That's Rain's turn.
The flesh is no longer grappled. Wang Doodle?
Wang Doodle, sensing that the end is very close for some. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the... Where is it? Ah, better. Okay, good. Wangdoodle, peeking back through the corridor, sees his flamethrower and decides now is as good a time as any, points his gauntlet at it, and vortex warps it.
Oh!
The cannon then agrees to follow along and gets sent right. Let's see. It's gonna go. Oh, it won't let me do that. Okay, all right. So that's half of it. And then
He chooses to
there we
fail.
go. Okay. Yeah, that's where the flamethrower should be. Should be right north of the zombie, but that's okay. We're getting.
Let me try. Whoa, where'd he go? Oh, I think your vortex warp has some automation to it, so you would just select the target and then you click on the screen to move it. Instead of
Okay.
clicking and dragging, it's like a teleport.
Okay.
I fixed it.
It takes some getting used to. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. So he will activate the senses on it, and then he will just finish doing a little shimmy shammy down this way. And that'll be it for his actions. Then we'll just let this flamethrower do its work.
All right, flamethrowers, let's see it.
It's fine. Just into the wall is good, right? There's
Just-
nothing bad about what he's going right into the wall.
The zombie will succeed and only take half damage, but it is more than enough as the flames bake the zombie to a voidless crisp. Rear.
Boy, that was fun. So what happened? What happened in back there?
Not sure. Probably shouldn't stick around and find out.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that idea.
Wangdoodle, does that end your round?
Yes, it does.
Dreon, you're up. The flamethrower has finished off the void-racked zombie. What do you do?
Dreon is going to investigate the room for some kind of hidden exit, unless we've already found one.
Make me an make me a perception check, please. Dreon, you're feeling along the wall, and you notice a spot that is slightly cooler to the touch than the rest of the wall. It's right around here. And it's got a slight irregularity to it, and one of the bricks might slide out if you pull on it.
Dreon is going to do exactly that. Do you want, like, some kind of check for that?
No. Your perception was enough to find it. As you pull on the brick, the stone door slides open into a dusty library.
Rain and Bonsai are still invisible, yeah.
Yep.
Rain, Bonsai! I found a way out of here.
Great. Get Rain through it, and I'll follow right after.
Shut the
Dreon,
door
as you
behind you, Bonsai.
peek into the darkened library, it's covered in dust and hasn't seen anything for ages. And behind the checkout counter, you see a trio of curious faces. One, it appears to be a mechanical. You've heard of these things. These constructs are built and fashioned of metal and powered by infernal sources, more often than not. There are two of them, covered in dust and cobwebs. The glow in their eyes is gone, and they do not appear to have been active for a very long time. In the center of these two pugilists, another dust-covered figure sits. A bunny. His top half was once the rabbit known as Lou. The bottom half has been fashioned, perhaps fused, as one might say, into a crude mechanical construct. It looks like the legs have been folded under it to allow for compact movement, but judging by the amount of dust and grime on this body, it is not active, powered off.
Drion walks back out. Oh, game's paused. Is Drion allowed to walk back out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Drion walks back out. There's, I don't know, some mechanical people and some kind of mechanical half-rabbit thing.
Lou? You've met Lou, Drion.
Drion hasn't met Lou, has he?
We literally went to Lou's place.
I don't think
Didn't
Drion
you?
was in...
Wasn't that a Kasha? But did you do
Drion's never
the?
been to Borealus.
Yeah, Drion is not a Borealus lad.
Yeah, Bonsai
thought-
did. That was like Bonsai's first adventure with everybody.
Yeah.
But Kashimo was still there.
I thought we
Kashima
saw
retired the
Lou
last-
before we jetted off to Auralia. Anyway,
Drion
okay.
has never been to Borealus. Canonically.
Oh, that's right, because Drion actually met us on the way to Auralia.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was.
Last time we were in
Right.
Borealus was Akashima's retirement episode.
Yep, nope, you're right. It was, yep. I forgot that you showed up via Dream Portal.
Yeah, so Drion says, like, half metal rabbit person sounding kind of confused.
Oh, that's probably Lou. I hate to see what Nightmare Lou is like.
Well, he looked pretty nightmarish.
The other haunts go back into the hall with the butcher, and more sounds of slashing can be heard. But as the devouring angel is no more, and the nightmare haunts are busy, the butcher will be left to her own devices. For now, the combat is over. One moment, please. The bodies reign as you enter the room of Paprika and Basil, are face down on the ground. One of them, Basil, appears to be missing a leg and has been chewed on by the Voidclaw zombie. The charred corpse now sits atop the stove in the south part of the room, Wangdoodle polishing his flamethrowers.
So they didn't seem hostile when I went in, but I don't. Maybe they know you. Maybe it'd be different.
Rain, you also see the dust-covered constructs in the much improved, constructed Lou. He's had a lot of work done, maybe to prolong his lifespan while the slow ravaged the land. But in the end, it was too late, and even Lou succumbed to the nightmare. But it seems like Lou is not dead, but just powered off. And his bodyguards are equally dusty, perhaps waiting for a savior.
I'm not terribly keen on whatever's going on in here. Do I actually hear a ticking sound?
You do. You don't know where it's coming from, but it gets louder as you get closer to Lou.
Drion, back up. Does this room look like it's rigged to fucking explode?
Make me an investigation check, Rain.
Oof.
Well, you have a bad feeling about this, and the ticking is certainly worrying, but as you look around, you can't see any what you would consider to be explosives, though in an arcanist's mind, that could literally be anything.
Wangdoodle, can you come here, please?
Yeah, sure.
Is Lou going to explode on me?
You
You hear
can
that
make
ticking?
Wangdoodle, you can make me a investigation check with advantage.
I'm so glad I did.
Something is odd about this room. The ticking is ominous, to say the least, and not if a bit dramatic. Judging by the rumpled up rug along the west wall, there's definitely some sort of trigger that's been placed under it, but the door is long sealed and boarded up from the inside. Anything charging through this door would be met with a highly explosive end. But knowing Lou and his skill in artificery, something is rigged in here, but you cannot see the wiring, and that's scary.
We're gonna want to get out of here very, very carefully. Ideally using the exact same footsteps you did to get in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah, just be careful. We're just going back out slowly. Just slowly.
We do have to find some way through there.
Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be too much trouble here. Let me see. You want to throw something?
Can certainly try.
All right, great. Cause that door across the room definitely looked booby-trapped.
I don't think that's the booby trap, though, that I'm concerned about. Because there was the door to the south. I think that's probably where we need to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't exactly know where the other booby trap is. I was hoping if we set one off, it could potentially set the other one off.
Oh, it's daring, but sure.
I mean, you could always try throwing. Oh, I don't know if we want to throw anything at those. If those bots could be salvaged. And Wangdoodle's brain is immediately gone off thinking about how to alter.
Wangdoodle, it's a dream. It's a dream. Snap out of it. I would slap you if that wouldn't get rid of my invisibility.
Right. No.
Telepathic slap. Get a hold of yourself, man.
Do it!
I was just thinking, just some security details, extra parts. Anyway.
What if?
Yeah.
Wild idea. You walk one of your cannons through and see if something blows up. To the opposite
Wangdoodle
door.
looks around since this seems to be a kitchen, anything that would look like bread or anything that would just be solid enough that could potentially have some extra weight to it.
There is a loaf of nigh petrified bread that has been half eaten by rats, but could be usable.
Wangdoodle, there's literally a zombie over there.
There's also charred zombie parts on the stove.
Hey, Dreon, how much do you like throwing stuff?
Like, I don't know. I don't hate it.
Okay, cool. You want to throw some zombie parts over at that door across the room there?
Sure.
Targeting this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me, I guess, toss him my way.
All right, Drion, do you What are you tossing?
I'm waiting for Wangdoodle to bring me some zombie parts to throw.
Oh.
You see Wangdoodle lifts a full arm over his head, and he sort of wobbles it back over to you.
Hey, Driana takes it gratefully and winds up to throw. Do you want a athletics check?
Yes, please.
Oh my god.
Drion, unfortunately the bread, as you toss it, falls apart in your hands. It's moldy and corroded.
This was a zombie arm.
Oh, was it the zombie part? Apologies.
No. That explains the natural one. Wangdoodle handed him the moldy bread instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you want to try again with the zombie part.
All right, yeah, bread's not working out here, Wangdoodle.
Oh well, hey, let's try the zombie.
Christina artisanally handcrafts a lovely dungeon for us. We all literally roll like 1s and 2s on all of our skill checks the entire fucking time.
I mean, so Drion's really good at rolling well when it doesn't matter. But anytime it matters, Drion just fucking chokes hard. Drion choke brace.
Drion, as you chuck the zombie part onto the rumpled mat, you hear a tick, 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 ding! And then suddenly, the room erupts in blue fire.
God, shit!
Oh, hey, Wangdoodle, this looks familiar. It's...
Oh,
Ah,
look at that! It's slow munition.
as you hear the rumbling from behind the door, it's just as whatever infinite things that Lou had hooked up to explode in the room go off in succession. Boom, boom, boom. The roaring of fire and the shaking of the room causes any of the leftover flour in the kitchen to make a little smoke screen around you. And after what is an excessive period of time, the rumbling stops.
Did that do what we wanted?
I don't know.
certainly hope so.
Maybe hit the door?
We can go check.
I guess Drion's gonna pull the brick again and try to open the door.
While not as covered in dust anymore, you see that most of the books that were on the shelves and some of the sacks and pillows are just gone. They're not dust, they're not charred, they're just gone. Lou, the pugilist, and the other pugilist are still there, however. The table mostly cleared of books and other accoutrements. They are slightly less dusty, but they do not seem to be affected by the blue fire that has raged through the room. Both of the pugilists have a slight blue glow behind their eyes and are making a soft beeping noise. Beep. Rain, make me a perception check, since you're in front. Motion detected. Rebooting. Motion detected. Rebooting.
Do I still hear the ticking?
You do. Motion detected. Welcome.
Welcome.
If you are
Okay.
still alive, please. It does not say anything else after the please.
Please, what?
Error. Welcome message not found.
Okay. So, I have an idea if we can get to the door, but I'm not really sure what the ticking is, and I'm kind of worried something else is going to explode. Wangdoodle.
Can I
Error.
do an investigation or something to see if I can localize the sound of the ticking?
Absolutely.
It's coming from Lou.
It is coming from Lou.
We knew that already.
Ah, great.
Error. Low power. Now going into Inquisition mode.
Oh, that's not a great mode. Sounding.
It's okay. I think I know how to fiddle with some of these. That's how I think how I got into the guild in the first place. Wangdoodle takes out his artisan's tools and attempts to tinker with the closest clockwork one to get it to go to sleep mode.
Make me an Arcana check with advantage. Error. Error. Rerouting power to auxiliary source. Welcome, William H. Wangdoodle.
Ah, thank you.
Greetings,
Starting
designate artificer.
over.
Password, please.
Let me think. Lou is always right.
Password, fail. Please try again. You have 3 more chances.
Where's the power conduit on this thing? Honestly, it shouldn't be that hard to find.
You might be thinking like Lou. You got to make sure you're thinking like the manifestation of the dream, what Aris is thinking.
Alright, Rain, how do you think Aris would think Lou would act like I need that kind of insight.
Pompous and arrogant.
Error, descriptor not found.
Okay, let's see.
Password, please. Designate William H. Wangdoodle.
Well, it's your
entry-
password, right, Willie? Wangdoodle.
Oh.
So what does Nightmare Lou think of you? Probably like password 1 or something, right? Like.
Wait, hold on. It's 1001.
Password, fail. Please try again. You have 2 more chances.
Alright, honestly, I'm kind of running out of ideas. I think I'm just going to start tinkering with this thing.
I kind of thought that's what you were already doing.
Wangdoodle, make me another Arcana check with advantage. Auxiliary power, 5%. Would you like a password hint?
Yeah, yes, please.
Your password hint is the Protector.
I hate when he does this kind of thing.
Is it Prismata?
Password accepted. Powering
Oh.
on.
I didn't even input anything. There you go.
Auxiliary sources now turning on. Powering up.
Wait,
Clockwork
did
Lou.
Wait, did we want to turn Lou on? I thought we wanted to not turn Lou on. This is.
Tick 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 tick.
That was not the original plan. No, the original plan was to just kind of like disable these guys. But
Okay, well, there's things that are still ticking, and you're just walking all over the damn room.
Dreon, make me an athletics check.
Sorry, was being yelled at by the cat. I had to get him food.
Meow! 1 athletics check, please. Dreon, the floorboards under you begin to shudder and move as hydraulics begin lifting you up into the air and propelling you into the room. The door slams shut. Welcome, Welcome message not found. Please try again.
Fucking hate this already.
Auxiliary
you did?
Lou power at 3%. Please hold.
He might go boom if he runs out of power.
Should we try the other door?
Yeah, I would recommend that.
Okay.
Auxiliary door power is not available until Lou power is at 50% or greater.
Are we just trying to break it?
No, I think I got something. Because these guys turned on after we saw the slow munition, right? You know that blue fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Hear me out.
Lou
My
I
power
don't
flamethrower
like
is
where
the
this is
same
going.
thing.
Oh. Wait, your flamethrowers shoot like slow fire?
Yeah. I found a way to basically, turn the slow into into more of an empowered defense system.
I'm deeply concerned with your hobbies, Wangdoodle.
Listen, this is why I said ethics classes are more of a voluntary thing, not really a mandatory thing.
Well, I guess go ahead, give it a shot.
Lou power 6%.
All right, blue fire for everybody.
Auxiliary power source found. Now loading. One moment, please. There is a creaking as the ticking from Lou suddenly stops. And like a creepy animatronic, his eyes flick open only to reveal red glowing orbs. Initializing. Welcome, designate Artificer Wangdoodle.
Hiya, Luke.
Greetings, Wangdoodle. I hope you're searching for activity. Adventures have served you well.
So far, but I will need you to override commands for south door.
Error. Social profile. Error. Now loading. Riddle module.
Wangdoodle hops up on the counter. What? No. Override segment. Why does this one also have to like riddle?
Wangdoodle. Now, what have I told you? Lou now is speaking in a more, almost like pre-recorded voice. What have I told you about slacking off at work? You also need to keep up on your non-slow related studies. Here. Try this one on for size. You use a knife to cut my head, but you weep beside me when I am dead. What am I?
Like,
An onion?
like an onion? Yeah, like an onion.
Now loading victory music. One moment, please. I knew you could do it, Wangdoodle. You were always my somewhat smartest protege. Error.
That's like the nicest thing he's ever said to me, and it's not even the real one.
I kind of believe that, actually. Somehow even Nightmare Clockwork Abomination Lou is nicer than real Lou.
All right, Wangdoodle, you think you're smarter than me. I may be a nuisance, but I've committed no crime, but I'll be a part of a murder in time. What am I?
Repeat that back to me.
Yes, one moment. I may be a nuisance, but commit no crime, but I'll be a part of a murder in time.
Does Clockwork Lou have like Chat GPT where it's, you are now Wangdoodle, please provide the answer to this?
Please insert answer.
A crow?
I knew you were smart, Wangdoodle, but maybe a little too clever. Let's hope that study into the slow has served you well, and has not turned you into a twisted abomination just like the rest of Borealus. But if you're here to clean up the prince's mess, well, I suppose I should let you through. Take care, and don't get exploded.
Also, request output for trap schematic and recipe.
Now loading. Trap schematic. For proximity slow bomb.
Can't help but feel like there's no possible way we are ever going to need that.
One moment.
No, this falls under Doom rules of we might need this later.
As Lou's chest opens to reveal a metal container, the amount of explosives that are rigged in Lou's chest are, mildly concerning, to say the least. But on the other side of the explosives is a neatly wrapped scroll. Now remember, don't blow your fingers off. They don't grow back. But remember, we can always build new ones. Build new ones. Build a new Borealus. Build it. Powering down.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't just mentally flash back to the Circus of Values vending machine from BioShock. Wangdoodle looks around the chest cavity of Clockwork Lou and looks to see if there's an easy way to detach the explosives. Again, in the mindset of, you never know when you might need this later.
You can make me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay.
Lou has rigged it that if he is moved, jostled, or otherwise attempted to be messed with, he's gonna go off. Essentially, the only thing that was keeping him powered up was your slow-powered flamethrowers. This is bomb squad type stuff, and you're worried that if you make a single mistake, this will end all of your journeys. Immediately. Do you still wish to proceed?
Perfect. No. Automaton.
I mean, it's
command
fine. The
both.
rest of us are moving out, so, you know.
No, we just next time.
Rain, in the second room that has not been decimated by the slow fireball is a dusty myrmidon crammed between two very tall library shelves. One of the shelves is slightly obscuring a door and looks like it can be pushed out of the way. The myrmidon is not on. It is just as dust-covered as the pugilists in the previous room. It looks like it was another failsafe, just in case someone tried to break down the previous door.
Oh. Well, Drian, you want to help move this bookshelf?
Sure.
Both of you make me an athletics check.
I'll let Drian just make it with advantage. I'm helping. I'm helping.
I'm helping. Drian, easily. You and Rain helping, of course. Push the bookshelf out of the way, and the myrmidon remains completely inert. And the door is now yours to go through.
Rain's version of helping is like taking a couple books off the shelf and like flipping through them and tossing them on the floor.
You open up to another empty room full of crates and rotting barrels. There is a door to the north.
Rain's gonna investigate this door.
Right, while you feel that the door is not trapped, you get a sense of foreboding, a dark feeling. This does lead closer to Aris's main thief chamber, the central part of the Thieves Guild. You may be getting close to your destination.
Alright, be on your toes. I think we're actually getting close to the inner sanctum.
The other part of the Thieves Guild is a little bit darker than when you went through it previously. The untreated floors are now smeared with blood, and desperate footprints lead everywhere in a panic to escape whatever horrible things have gone on here. And even the place where Aris had smuggled up goods, where people could dive into the water for safety, some bodies have been drug into the pit and into the water below. The door to Aris's main Thieves Guild chamber is just to the south.
Are we all ready?
As I'll ever be.
Alright. Rain will also investigate this door.
Rain, you feel that it is not trapped, and judging by how loose the doorknob sits, it is probably not locked either. Though the sense of hopelessness you get even in proximity to this door is noticeable. It's like a pit of despair.
Is that a familiar feeling of despair and hopelessness to the time that Rain went crazy?
A little bit. Very close, in fact.
Okay. I don't have anything for that, so should be fun. Actually, Rain will stop for a second and ask, Pecco, are you feeling anything familiar on the other side of this door?
Oh, horrible, dark feeling. It almost feels like the same aura as the nightmare dragon, but foreign. I can't place it.
Foreign, so not Vanix?
Not Vanix, and not a demon.
Oh. Well, that should be interesting.
Unfortunately, I wish I could be a little more help. But if it was more demonic in nature, I could pinpoint it, but it feels chaotic, like hopeless loss.
Well, not a demon actually kind of does narrow some things down. All right, here we go. Rain and Bonsai are still invisible for what it's worth.
Okay. Drea takes a step back as the door swings open, and you take a look into the room. In the center of the room floats a terrifying figure. Worm-like in nature, a tail suffused with void. Its face a horrifying eel-like fanged maw. It floats on nothing and surrounded by a dark, ominous aura. In the room are more humanoid figures that share similar traits to the central creature. But these rotting creatures do not look like anything of this world, and are also suffused with void. They sit and stand with shoulders slumped in nigh defeat. As the door opens, let us see if anyone or anything perceives its opening. Rain, make me a stealth check with advantage. You are so lucky. Rain, I will give it to you that you peer through the door to see this beyond. The Nihilith wrapped in void, surrounded by subservient, twisted former Borealans. This sits festering, sitting in Aris's own insecurities, wrapped in a comforting blanket of disillusionment, unfeeling, carelessness, nihilism. You think you've found Aris's worms, his brain worms.
Literally, okay.
I will shut this again, so you can discuss. It has not seen you.
So, we're just gonna blow it the fuck up, right? That's the plan. Nothing fancy here.
Yeah, sure.
Works for me.
So say we all.
No issues here.
Great. Love it. In that case... Rain is going to... May as well prep anything that you want to prep now.
Let me prep all my spells then.
Yep. Rain is going to cast Crown of Stars.
Ooh, it's bright.
It's bright! It's lit!
It's lit!
And invisibility goes away. Not concentrating anymore. That means your invisibility also goes away. Sorry, Bonsai.
Oh, no worries. Now you all can see me.
And oh, cool! It actually gives a little star mode for as an at-will in my spellbook. That's
Nice.
neat.
And it'll, once you use that, it'll fire off one of the ones that are surrounding you.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Feel like I could lead with some haste on you, gentlemen, but maybe we hold off. I don't want to have to switch up spells and leave you all helpless for a moment.
Yeah, if we need it, we can use it later.
Great. All right, then I'm ready, I suppose. Adrian, do you want like a band-aid or something?
This is nothing.
Okay.
It's okay, Dreon. It's best to go into combat fully healed. Bonsai puts a branch on Dreon's shoulder and does some lay on hands for, I don't know, let's say 30? 30
Okay.
HP.
Okay. Do
You
I
gotta
manually add those?
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, good.
Whenever I click it, it only does one at a time.
Dreon, like, at first looks like almost like mildly like annoyed, but then like, yeah, thank you. Just above board. I've pretty much had Dreon like going into every fight possible at like half health just because he's such a cool guy.
Yeah,
He
sure.
rolled up, yeah, covered in blood, real warrior stuff.
Well, you want to
I
start
didn't
with
want
some
to full
rage.
heal him.
Yeah.
I guess Rain will actually also use Mirror Image, since that's not a concentration spell. May as well. Oh, nice. We got so many visual effects.
Oh, like
This
Rain is a
perfect. We love it.
disco.
So Rain is a walking epilepsy warning. All right, are we good to go?
All right.
Dreon's kind of covering his eyes as he looks in your direction. Yeah, whatever. Just stop it. Stop looking at me.
All right, well, here we go then.
The door slams open, and the room is suffused with light. And the zombies and the Nihilith turn. This is hopeless. Turn back while you can. You hear the Nihilith's voice echo in your mind. But it does not give you the chance to escape. One moment, please.
Boss Arena.
No, one moment.
Domain expansion. Aris's emo thoughts.
I don't want that one. No, it's too fast-paced. Let's see.
It's a pretty underwhelming domain, TBH.
All right, we got some nice plotting, depressing music.
Or we couldn't get the rights to Linkin Park.
In the end, I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please. Wangdoodle's flamethrower rolls for initiative. Alright, let me put them where they belong. Right under Wangdoodle. First up, the Nihilith. You are not strong enough. Turn back, weaklings. The Nihilith seems to mock you as it readies up whatever horrors it's about to release upon you. The zombies, now roused into action, turn towards the door. Give up. One moment, please. I actually need to plot out these turns. The Nihilith will float over a little bit, hovering over the table. And we'll target Dreon. Dreon. You have nothing to live for. No value, no friends. Why are you here?
Tough but fair.
Make me a wisdom save. Drion, you fail. You are enslaved by the Nihilith. You are charmed by it until it dies.
He has advantage if it's a charm effect, because he's
Roll.
next to Rain.
Roll once again.
One sec.
One wisdom save, please. DC is 14.
And Wangdoodle will add his flash of genius.
Nope.
That's
Brilliant.
9.
Alright, Driana's gonna use Indomitable,
Let's see it.
which is for some reason not showing up in chat.
Is it an action? Can you not use it on...
It is an action.
Okay, so you have to use it on your turn.
It should be a reaction, I think.
Can you-
sorry, it's
Can you
called a
target
special.
yourself and then link it?
It's not letting me. I don't know. The game's kind of freaking out right now, so I need to reload.
Yeah, you should reload. Indomitable. You can re-roll a saving throw that you fail, but you must use the new roll. Okay. Once you get back in, make the wisdom save again.
With advantage? Question mark.
Hold on.
If it's making a whole new roll,
Yes.
technically,
Yeah, it would
Yes.
be right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Reloading. Black screen.
pop all of our tricks just for Dreon to save this one save. Bless.
Yeah. Don't get charmed, Dreon.
Okay.
Wisdom save, advantage, DC 14.
Okay, well, he's enslaved. Sorry. Deal with it.
We're gonna try.
We tried. You are currently charmed.
You see
Give up.
Trion's face suddenly just tangle in like some look that's like somewhere between rage and anguish, and yeah, he just puts his face in his hands.
Join the power of destruction. Turn on your friends, and we shall see their blood. One moment, please.
Those intrusive thoughts got hands, boys.
Well, tentacles, but yeah.
And it will shift to the back of the room. One sec. Check something. Go, my hopeless ones. Turn on those that have abandoned you. Bonsai, you're up.
Yeah, Bonsai feels a little bad that they started the combat on the wrong side of the door. Seeing that Dreon's having a tough time, he's gonna step forward, just snap right in front of his face, and be like, Dreon, wake up. Arctis will protect you. Don't worry about this dream. And cleansing touches to remove a spell from him, which I'm gonna remove that charm.
Oh! You cleanse the nihilithic thoughts from Dreon's mind, and he is not filled with such hopelessness anymore. Perhaps he should not join the Void and be an agent of destruction, though the power is tempting.
Paladin's OP, man.
And then without really thinking much, steps forward into this room, and then let's see, distance. Sweet. Bonsai is going to look straight at this Nihilith and do a quicken command as the bonus action. We'll do it actually at a level 3, so I'm going to target these closer to zombies as well.
Okay.
Is it shift? Yeah.
Shifty, yeah.
Okay. And basically just going to command them to all approach. And they all fail.
All of them fail, but the Nihilith is immune to charm. But the Nihilithic zombies, let's see, are not. And they are commanded by you to move forward. The Nihilith in your head just lets out a deep and unnerving chuckle.
Yeah, Bonsai's gonna remain pretty stoked to that and insight this Nihilith. For a 12?
What would you like to know?
What is one of their vulnerabilities? If they have any.
It has none.
Okay. That's Bonsai's turn.
I'm sorry, can you tell me which two are commanded?
The
two
closest
zombies.
ones.
Two
This one,
closest.
or that we can see.
Okay.
These two.
I'm just gonna mark them charmed real quick. Just so I know. And you command them to approach?
Yep. That was more intended for the Nihilith, but clearly it didn't work as intended.
This one will approach. Ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet of you. Okay. It will end its turn. A Nihilithic zombie in the back begrudgingly moves towards Bonsai. Shuffle, shuffle. It will double move and end its turn here. Another one in the back. He will also double move and end up here. Rain, you're up.
I am going to insight the Nihilith. Yep, that's a Nihilith.
It is. Yep, there it is.
We'll activate our Blade Song with bonus action. Oh, thank God, I cannot handle that.
I love it.
Can't even. Think we will. That's a complex spell right now. I don't want to play with that at the moment. We will just move in here with Bonsai. And we'll just hit this guy.
Let me see if they will use a reaction. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
He will. He will use a reaction to reduce the damage it takes from a single source.
Okie dokie.
He will lower the damage by 1 second. 1d12. So instead of the 16 he took, I'm gonna undo that, and he only takes 4.
All right. I will also throw Green Flame Blade. Wait, what? Oh, Green Flame Blade's different now. Okay. Alright, we'll just throw it on this attack then. And I don't know, do I need a multi-target? That doesn't sound... No.
Just one target.
Oh, but hey, crits.
Oh, alright. Maybe he should have reduced the damage from that source. Ah!
Oh, and it automatically hits a target within 5 feet. That's fancy. Okay.
It's working!
My God. Never
Right.
thought I'd live to see the day.
Ah, it's working! Rain, as you blast the thing for 54 damage. Holy shit, with a crit. Your green flame blade lights up the other one for 16. It is, no longer charmed.
I mean, it wasn't already, right?
Yeah, because he ended his turn within 5 feet, and
Yeah.
he's not charmed, but I just forgot to remove it. But, Rain, you have obliterated one of the Neolithic zombies, and it collapses into old bones in front of you.
Yeah, that'll be the end of Rain's turn. That's it. Action, bonus, action.
Okay.
Dreon moves forward and is going to... Yeah. I'm gonna circle around. Okay. I'm gonna circle around to this zombie.
That's dead.
Okay, just making sure.
Big bones.
I was like, that's probably what that is. But
Pile of bones.
yeah. Drown's gonna go here. It is actually going to get within 5 feet to get bonsai advantage. Yep, that's fine. We're just gonna slay it.
Nice.
That will use Void Body. He's gonna lower that damage by 10. He took... Let's see, from the Polearm Master, he took 5. I'm just gonna undo it. You may continue.
Okay. Do you all see did my roll go through for you all?
It might just be lag. I saw a roll, but I didn't see it in chat.
That's the roll, but yeah, it hasn't showed up in chat yet.
I would just roll to attack again.
Okay, yeah, it's lagging.
Can you refresh? I don't know why. It might be just because like it's trying to process too fast or something. But I don't know. Let me check my.
Yeah, when it comes to my glaive attacks, it gets like squirrely sometimes.
Yeah, looks like you were throwing some errors. So yeah, go ahead and reload.
Yep, doing so. Alright, let's try this again.
Let's see.
Okay. That go? Yeah, it looks like that went through normally.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
I want to say it's not auto-applying the damage. I don't know why you are bugging out so bad. The second hit kills the Neolithic zombie.
Okay. Drown will move forward over to here. Does the 18 hit?
Oh man, that's... it does.
Okay, well this will be my last attack, so...
This guy will Void Body this.
Yep. Okay.
Roll damage?
Insight check.
You still roll damage. Oh, you did roll damage.
Yep.
He will lower that by 9, so he will take 8. And what would you do?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. Okay. Dreon tears into the room,
And he wheels around on the first zombie and just really doesn't seem to have a plan, just begins slashing. And it's just like, I'm putting things in here trying to be in my head. Goes on to the other one. And that's going to end his turn.
As the Neolithic zombies fall to the floor, they too have undead fortitude. And at the end of the round, the zombie gets up again. This
Guess
one
you never
too.
did really beat your depression, huh?
You can come creeping back. As both of the zombies rise again.
What? I hit him so hard.
You did. Wangdoodle. They both succeeded on their con saves.
That is some horse shit.
Ah, fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. The one rain hit that she killed with a crit stays down. I'm sorry. If they get crit, they stay down. That is one of the prerequisites. There is another
crit,
one.
Nerd.
There is another prerequisite to keep them down, but you have to insight it to find out.
Yeah, we can find that out.
I thought it was just keep
Not-
hitting them until they stop getting back up.
Not
Fair.
with this group.
All right, cool. Cannons are shimmied in. Does anyone want any strategic reposition in here?
Like closer to that Nihilith?
Yeah.
Give up.
I can give you a one-way express.
Can you do it for all of us or just one of us at a time?
Just one at a time. I unfortunately did not plan for multiple deployments.
If you can send Dreon over to the Nile, if he's okay with it, I could probably protect Rain.
Trust me, I'm going there.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to trust me here for a second. Wangdoodle points his gauntlet at Dreon and then keeps his eyes in the direction of the Nihilith. The gauntlet activates and the space around Dreon begins to shift.
Uh-oh. Okay, and then you could select a new place to teleport him on the map. Whip! Dreon, you are shunted through the dream, and suddenly you find yourself closer to the Nihilith. It looks at you with one of its 3 bleary eyes.
Dreon cackles as it gets closer. Your ass is mine, and he points the glaive at it.
Is
I
all
respect
you
that the
know
Nihilith looks a little
destruction.
high.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Nihilith's like, why is this lion man so fucking mad?
Dude, be chill, bro. Be
Oh,
chill.
daddy, chill.
Oh, come on, bro. That's not
Really
very
harsh
cash money of you. That's not very cash money of you, man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You're really harshing the vibe, man.
Wangdoodle, what else are you doing with your round?
The flamethrowers are going hot.
Oh, God.
That's a warning. Wangdoodle will attempt to incite the Nihilith.
No.
Ah, great. This is what field research is all about. That's a new one for the book. This flamethrower will spark up. Being very careful to
Not hit.
Not singe bonsai at all.
Very kind of you. The Neolithic zombie fails the save. Takes a full 16. Is that fire damage?
Yes.
You will see if he succeeds on his undead fortitude. His DC is 5 plus the amount of damage taken. Took 16. Oh my god, I can't make this. 21? No, he's down. He is down.
All right. The other one's not sparking right now. We have too many friendlies downrange, so I think that'll be it for Wangdoodle.
Okay. Sounds good. Wangdoodle, at the end of your round, the Nihilith is going to take a legendary action. Oops, he does not move. And now that Dreon is in a very nice spot. One moment. Its tentacles lash out at Dreon. Dreon, the tentacles hit. What do? Do you use a reaction?
Nope.
Dreon, you take 10 bludgeoning damage and you are forced to make a con save. You do succeed on the con save. Or else you would be diseased. The infected disease would cause you to lose hope and faith. But I'll go into more detail if it actually lands on you. Otherwise, Dreon, here's that you only take half damage from... Sorry, that save should not apply to his damage, so I'm gonna undo it and apply the full damage on you. Sorry, Dreon. Oh, I applied it to myself like a dummy. Me big dumb.
Everyone's allowed to hurt itself in their confusion.
Ah! His legendary action is done. Flamethrowers are done. One of the Neolithic zombies steps up behind Dreon. And tries to hit him with, let's see, slam. He has advantage because he's now flanking. Dreon, you're hit by slam. Reaction?
Ow.
He doesn't have advantage
Why?
because he's not flanking. You don't let Dreon flank with reach.
Is he not 5 feet?
Oh, no. Oh. Okay, wait, am I bugged? Nihilus, still dancing away from Dreon.
The Nihilith is far away. He doesn't get advantage. I'm gonna take that back. He'll just do a normal hit.
We could let Dreon flank with reach, though. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought the Nihilith was within 5 feet. He's not.
Nope.
Dreon, make a con save.
It did not prompt me for a con save. Do you want me to just do one manually?
Yep. DC 13, please. You succeed, and it seems like these zombies have another festering touch, one that'll infect the mind, but not with a body-wasting disease, but a mind-wasting one. The second one will hit. And Dreon, make me one more con save, please.
Bruh.
Okay.
Thing you gotta know about me? I don't get diseased.
Not today, he said. Not today. The last zombie that's charmed moves 5 feet towards Bonsai, or excuse me, up towards Bonsai and ends its turn. At the end of that Neolithic zombie's turn, the Nihilith is going to take a legendary action. It will now move 5 feet towards Drion. Actually, no, I lied. That's a waste. He's going to tentacle again.
All right, I lied.
You finally failed. Drion, as the mind-wasting disease finally takes root, this will have no effect for about a minute, as, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get depressed. But after 1 minute, your skin is going to become translucent and slimy, and then you cannot regain hit points unless you are submerged in water.
Okay.
If you die while you have this disease, you'll be raised as another Neolithic zombie.
Nice.
Love that for you.
Peronia always seemed like a dead end anyway, so.
I'm gonna mark you as diseased. Ew.
Yeah.
You gross. That's nasty.
At the start of the round, round 2, the Nihilith. Thinking. One second, just thinking about what I want to do here. It's going to move out of your threat range, Drion. You want to take an attack of opportunity?
I do.
Go ahead. That'll hit.
Nice.
All right. As you slash at the Nihilith as it floats overhead, it flies through the room and gets a slightly better position. It now targets Wangdoodle and 2 attempts to enslave him.
Oh no.
Abandon your town.
You do have advantage, Wangdoodle. Because you're within
Ooh.
30 feet of rain.
But he succeeds with an 18.
No, thank you.
And the whispers do not hit home. You are surrounded and strengthened by your friends.
No thanks. I kind of like where I am.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm thinking.
How you doing over there, Drion?
After a moment, the Nihilith shimmers and shifts forms, drawing on the void. And going from a more material form to the shady, purple void form as it suffuses itself with negative energy. It'll end its turn. Bonsai, you're up.
Yeah, we don't like negative energy. It'd be great if he could take that elsewhere. Bonsai is going to step towards the center of the room, invite an opportunity attack if that thing wants.
It will. We'll do a slam attack on you, Bonsai. Which will miss.
Still charmed.
Oh.
If it off. Oh, I was saying he couldn't hit me because it was still charmed. Bonsai jumps up on top of the table and is basically going to just shimmy and shake and send some petals everywhere, which is going to act to try and turn the faithless of everything in this room.
Oh.
Although I know it won't work on the Nihilith.
They all, except the Nihilith, he is not affected by this, but they all fail, but they are not fiends and are not affected by Turn the Faithless.
Alright, well that was a waste of a turn. But it looked pretty. That's the important part. And then Bonsai is going to shoot. Just insight the Nihilith.
Oof.
Yeah, no. Bonsai was just feeling themselves. That's the end of their turn.
All right. I think this is a very good spot to stop. Give up. Just give up, everybody. Let the nihilist brainworms eat Aris's mind. It's fine. Nobody cares. That's where we'll end the game today, everybody. Thank you for joining me as we will continue, hopefully next week. If we have everybody here for the holidays. Anybody going to be out for the holidays?
I'll have to verify, but I believe I'll be available to stay next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, should be good.
I should
Perfect.
be fine. I'm on call that week, but I should still be around.
Excellent. Well, we will currently pause on our combat with the Nihilithic zombies and the Nihilith, and we will resolve it next week. Sound good?
Hooray!
Yeah.
Can I
Night,
just
everyone.
appreciate we started this whole thing with talking about eating the rich, and now we are quite literally looking at that moment.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little irony. We like it.
It was a great setup.
All right, everybody. Thank you for the lovely game this evening, and I will see you next week. Sound good?
Oh,
So,
night, everyone.
Have a good night. Thanks.
good night.
Good night. All right, Arctis fans, and that is it for us today. Whoa. We will continue the combat next week and resolve the Nihilith that has worked its way into our young king's mind in order to poison his thoughts with negative energy. Will our king finally be worthy of the Moonblade? Find out next week. Thank you for joining us. Catch up on our VODs over on YouTube at ArctisDD. And watch our shorts and our funny moments over on Play Arctis on Twitter and TikTok. And I'm your DM, Zarina. Hey. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for the raid, -2 Charisma. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who followed along. Plum's Lover, hey, Fall. Mark, what's going on, etc. Thanks for hanging out in chat. You smelled dice, and now you're here. You are in the right spot. We have 2 games going on. We have Kamos on Monday and Ascendant on Wednesday. Catch us for one of our games. I'm your DM, Zarina. We play on Foundry VTT. Thank you for joining us today. And I hope to see you next time. And if I don't, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Have a good night.